Going to go now to the American cave explorer Mark Dickey, who was rescued after being trapped in a Turkish cave more than 3,400 feet underground for 12 days. He suffered a life-threatening emergency, but thankfully he was saved and is recovering in the hospital. Mark joined us live from Turkey right now. And we got to say, Mark, we are so glad to see you on the road to recovery. How are you feeling this morning?
Compared to that 7-10 days ago, I am feeling fantastic.
Yeah, as you should be. You know, doctors pinpointed what caused, have the doctors pinpointed what caused the gastrointestinal bleeding that you experienced there, and what are they saying about your recovery?
The tests are still ongoing. It's not yet totally conclusive. They've seen some things in there, but I'm still got tests pending. As far as the recovery goes, you know, every single day I'm getting a little bit stronger, and they gave me, you know, much more widened diets, which makes me very happy. And, you know, we'll take it a day at a time until this gets totally resolved.
Well, we got to say you're looking pretty good right now. And yesterday we were fortunate enough to speak to your partner, Jessica. She said that she knew immediately that once you fell ill that she had to leave your side to get medical help. What were you telling yourself through those moments when you were waiting for help to show up?
There's not that much that you tell yourself. You kind of just survive. Just like Jessica has that medical training that allowed her to be able to save my life, I've got a pretty significant medical background for emergencies, and it was really just making sure that everyone that was with me took care of me, and, you know, watching out for decreased pulse, decreased blood volume, transition into a shock position if I needed to, and like kind of prolong everything as long as I could. You know, it got pretty tight at the end there that I could tell that I was pretty close to fading. But what am I telling myself? You just keep surviving, and every moment is another moment they're going to get back with the necessary medical supplies.
Yeah, hold on to hope. Hold on to hope. And you said at one point you didn't think you would make it, but when did you start to think that you were going to be okay?
Basically the moment Jessica got back. She made that climb out. She made the climb back in with medical supplies. The second she actually, you know, came into that cave camp down at 1,000 meters with 4 bags worth of fluid, that was a game changer. We used 3 of them right away and kind of held on to the 4th because you didn't really know how long it would take for like the next round of rescue to come. So it's like I felt like I wanted more fluids, but it was kind of like, let's save it and make that last if we need to.
Yeah,
but
let's save it just in case. And, you know, we're looking at images of the rescue right now. It was not an easy rescue. There are narrow passageways. There are dangerous conditions. We saw the incredible images of you being hoisted to safety. What went through your mind when you finally reached the surface?
Job well done. You know, it was once we started moving, it was spectacular. These are honestly all, you know, cavers are kind of family. These are a lot of people that I knew, and like every step of the way, I had people that, you know, by my side that I knew would get me out. So getting to the surface wasn't a question. It wasn't like, is this going to happen? The moment the full rescue got there, I knew I would get to the surface. But it was fast. It was really fast. Once we started moving, it happened a lot faster than I expected. So I was happy to get to the surface and see those stars and smell the fresh air. And
yeah, I have no doubt.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
I'm sure it was. And, you know, we know there were like over 200 rescuers. There are doctors in the hospital who are helping you right now. But then there's your partner, Jessica. She jumped into rescue mode immediately. She said yesterday, I knew I had to leave immediately to make sure that I could go get help. Is there anything that you'd like to say to her?
Thank you. No, like if there was any, I'm alive because of the rescuers. I'm just like, I'm just the lucky face of all these people who are the real heroes, essentially. But Jessica is the one that saved my life initially. She saved my life, period. And it's her determination to climb out of 1,000 meters, get those medical supplies, get back in, things that for many cavers would be multiple days worth of travel, and she did it in under 24. She is one hell of a woman, one hell of a caver, one hell of a rescuer, one hell of a paramedic, and she's awesome.
And I got to add one more thing, one hell of a partner, my friend. All right, Mark.
I'm in trouble.
I'm trying to help. I got you. Don't worry. I saved you right there. Mark Dickey, we are so happy.
You did.
We're so happy that you were out and that you're recovering, and we wish you a full recovery. Thank you for joining us this morning on Good Morning America. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.